I'm going to show you 16 of the world's finest fragrances to get you compliments. If you spray 3 sprays on a simple outfit like that, this will elevate your look and get you noticed. The first one's called Parfums de Marly Herrera. It's basically a peach apricot scent mixed with some resins called labdanum, and it's got a sweet, resinous, slight spicy background. It also has incense in it, and it has tobacco in it alongside some slight touches of vanilla undertone. You've got cinnamon, a peppery wood nuance in there. It's very spicy and sweet all together, and the tobacco vanilla just combines it all nicely. The next fragrance is going to be called Creta Ventus. It's worth every single penny, even though it's $400 or $500 for a bottle like this. It's going higher and higher. But if you don't want to afford that, simply find this fragrance called Club de Nuit Intense. It's the most popular version of this formula that was ever made. And then this barber I know wears this one. It's called Supremacy Silver, another clone of this fragrance that smells spot on like it. It's even less priced, and the barber tells me his female clients just try to hug him and get all over him when he wears the Supremacy Silver. Next up is Pegasus. This is great for going to dinner parties. Are there ever any dinner parties anymore? This is a focus on almond creaminess, sexiness fragrance, and if you have a low budget, this is very expensive too, and it lasts a nice long time, projects so well. Try to find this $25 or $30 fragrance. It's called RMF Craze. Next up we have Parfums de Marly Layton. Starts out with a blast of pepper alongside some orange and tangerine style notes. It's very, very much peppery, lots of sandalwood in it, and it's very much natural as opposed to chemical smelling. There's lots of high-end organics in this. It's downright addictive, it's spicy, it's floral, but it calms down. Longevity 12 hours. Scent trail is enormous, as well as the projection. The next fragrance I actually wore on a 120-degree hot day in Las Vegas. It's called Stronger With You. It was recommended that you wear this only in the winter, so I always try to go like a nonconformist and don't do what people tell me to do for some reason, just to test the limits of everything. Stronger With You garnered me 7 compliments that day, whether it was a guy saying, "Hey man, what is that you're wearing? I've never smelled like it." Stronger With You smells like a candied sugared wood. I did apply 7 sprays at 7 a.m., reapplied at 5 p.m. Next fragrance, one of the most expensive fragrances on this list, but I think you should never go unnoticed with this. It's called Back to Black by Killian. It's an amber resinous fragrance that has some raspberry in it, and it's perfect for your date night as well. It's perfect for wearing at night, but I have worn this to the office because it's so delicious, and every time I wear it, they ask me, "What are you wearing?" Did they say, "Oh my God, do you smell so good?" Maybe not, but they definitely asked me, "Oh my God, what are you wearing? I've never smelled that." So this was created by Khalees Becker. She created Moonlight in Heaven and Intoxicated, some of Killian's most world-famous fragrance, and she's also done stuff like Dior J'adore. So to give you an idea of the level of the perfumer of this, she's world-renowned. Anyone can wear this versatile fragrance. For being dark, it's highly versatile. It smells so good. If you could even get yourself a sample on it, you will be doing really good. Why? Because it does last 15 hours. Yes, the fragrances here can be expensive today, but 3 sprays can last 12 to 15 hours. So the price value is mixed in there very well. Next fragrance called Amouage Reflection Man. You've got a strong, piercing neroli. What does neroli smell like? It's like a bitter orange. You have something called linalool in here, and in here it produces a sweet lavender type aroma. There's an ever so slight sprinkle of rosemary, so you're thinking of green, lavender, sweet, fresh. One might say it's synthetic, but I find it beautiful in here. You do have some jasmines and musks in here. It's very, very easy to wear and very, very long lasting. It's very much a flirtatious fragrance here. Another fragrance I wore going to work back in the day when there was no mask. Got so many inquiries about it. My sister-in-law yells at my nephew now because he sprays on so much cologne, and she's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" Furthermore, she won't let her husband out of the house without wearing this fragrance as well. Now, my nephew was 16 years old when he started wearing this next fragrance, and it's right here, Acqua di Gio Profumo. We call him Dr. Tommy because he was going to be a dentist, but no longer. He's in the business medical industry now. 24 years old. After 8 years, he's still wearing this fragrance. One can only imagine the stories he has, because I ask him, I say, hey man, I need some content for my videos. Can you tell me some stories? And he's a very private, mature 24-year-old and doesn't tell me that. Have you ever seen what a Nelk boy looks like? They're kind of jocks, they're kind of nerdy, they're kind of cool, they're kind of party animals, all mixed in one. Well, that's what this fragrance would be great for, that type of avatar. Next up, we have my birthday this month, so I'd like to give you a birthday present, a $75 gift card to someone who can comment down below their top 3 or 4 most complimented fragrances, and underneath it say, I want to be entered, or on top say, I want to be entered. Here's my top 3 most complimented fragrance, and I will pick this winner before the end of May is up. And you will win $75 to buy on a website. The gift card will be good for scent sprayers on the website that I created, or you can become a member if you can't wait that long to see if you won. The memberships are $34.95 a month. Membership is $34.95 a month, and you get 3 scent sprayers or $45 worth of fragrances. So it's cool to become a member and support your channel. The next fragrance is called Carolina Herrera CH Men Privé, the boozy bad boy with lavender, red pepper, and whiskey note, palmetto note. Does last 8 to 10 hours on some people's skin. Sprayed on your clothes. Get great projection. It's an excellent fragrance. And the smell of this is like chocolate chip cookies. I almost have to spray it every time I see this bottle. And it smells so good still. The next fragrance I really like. Next fragrance is also by Carolina Herrera. It's called Bad Boy, actually. If you like the fragrance notes of light chocolate mixed with pepper, you'll love this. At first sniff, it's great. 5 to 7 hours longevity on this, and the compliments are off the charts. All in all, it's a refreshing fragrance that women love. The next fragrance that women love is called Mont Blanc Explorer. As I look at all these fragrances, I'm tempted to spray all of them. They're some of the finest fragrances in the world that women love. This one is like a lemony, grassy sage. Sage is used in other cultures for healing power. So when you spray this, you'll instantly feel good. Minty, slight mentholy sage alongside the lemony grassy notes alongside leather and vanilla. A sexy fragrance. It also kind of smells like that Creed Aventus. Next fragrance is a boozy cocktail that I just discovered called Replica Jazz Club. Replica Jazz Club is a boozy fragrance that has tobacco, vanilla, leather, rum. Very nice fragrance that will get you very good compliments. It hits you with an instant tobacco cigar wave, dries down, quite boozy, and it's very sweet, but the tobacco is in there the whole way. It's a fragrance that I want to spray on like 75 times. It's an amazing smell. The price tag on this at Sephora was $130 to $140. Next fragrance is called Tom Ford Black Orchid. If you want very, very good performance, this is the one to get. Outstanding chocolatey floral type fragrance for men or women that get you compliments. Or else try this one, Dior Homme Intense, which has lavender and musk in it, and pear and Virginia cedar, and it's just the most beautiful organic fragrance. The next fragrance is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Le Parfum, one of the best new releases for 2020. Still no one has tried it. It's got the gold hardware on it. It's a very nice fragrance. It basically is an elegant version of Jean Paul Gaultier with a sweet, slight spiced wooded vanilla, powdery woody vanilla dry down. It's so sexy, and it's getting lots of love throughout the community. It's called Le Male Le Parfum. Or again, like chocolate chip cookies that your wife just baked and you want to eat them and she tells you not to. I feel like spraying these instantly when I see them. There's so many good ones. And then this is probably the most popular, best fragrance you can buy for all the notches for longevity, for versatility, for office, for work, for compliments. Bleu de Chanel by Chanel. Fragrance lover since 1996. My name is Chris Janot. Thank you for watching, and hey, what's up, nephew? I'll see you on the next video.